Pete. My man. Could you snap a picture of me and Sean real quick? Do you mind snapping a picture for us real quick? Thank you so much. Thank you, brother. You ready, brother?
Yeah. Is this kind of how like it is for JCW?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so.
That card for TOS weekend JCW looks good.
Oh, with Billy Starks and Mathers versus Bussy?
Yeah, that was good.
Looks really good.
I
They
forgot,
put on good
I
shows,
forgot
man.
I was going. I'm like, oh shit.
Fuck yeah.
I tried to call, try to be on commentary. They're gonna ask for it.
Why not?
This is gonna be good. Oh, price for it.
Excited. Get to work, baby.
See, now I can hear you on my side. You play by play, I'll do color. You like more of the facts.
Yeah.
You have more of the stats.
And if you know a specific move,
Yeah.
but absolutely. I'm down for that.
We have the chemistry. We're working together.
Hell yeah. We're gonna kill it. Sean, Hot Tub Sean, I am so thrilled to be here alongside you for Volume 4 of LA Fights. Of course, co-host Jordan Castle here. And Sean, what a match we have to kick us off. Eli Everfly making his LA Fights debut.
Definitely. The Fly, one of my best friends in the business. It's Eli Everfly. We're here back. LA Fights Volume 4, baby! Coming back from that shoulder injury, but he looks pretty well right now.
And you know, Sean, I've heard of a green thumb, somebody's very prone to nature. I've never heard of a green tongue with anyone except La Mosca, Eli Everfly.
Yeah, you got to ask Delilah about that green tongue. No wonder she married him. And we got Rob Shit.
I'll tell you someone people ask a lot of questions about.
It's the Santino's product, Rob Shit. Former Crimson Crown Tag Team Champion.
Ba-boom, baby!
Ba-boom.
This This guy, straight from the freight trains, the last true rock and roll eruption, has been a vital part, a lifeblood, dare I say, of LA Fights and GCW as a whole in their West Coast expansion. Finally making his in-ring debut.
Unseen hero.
Absolutely. You want to talk about a guy, when it comes to the production truck, you want to talk about a guy who a straw that stirs the drink, Sean, in so many ways.
But here's my boy, Cameron Gates, the longest reigning Santino Bros submission champion, formerly of the Bomb Squad with Jake Atlas and DKC of the New Japan Dojo.
Sean, you want to talk about an athlete who embodies, who lives and breathes Santino Brothers. Here he is in front of you.
And look at that sick back tat he got through the pandemic.
Ben Affleck could never.
Yeah.
He wishes, Sean.
Icarus wishes. Well, that is a good back tat there. We know that music.
Unmistakable.
The aura of Keita Murray.
And here is a man who is coming off of a great deal of momentum, a man who not only faced, but defeated Billy Dixon at the Big Gay Brunch. Really impressive victory for Keita Murray.
Making waves from the Pacific Northwest to Florida to Vegas. He's everywhere and anywhere. And you can pick up that sick jersey at Stiff Blade Apparel. Here is one of the most underrated guys in the West Coast. In the past 10 years, he's had bangers from Vegas to Cali to the Northwest. Now making his name in LA Fights.
And look at that cold, dead stare of G-Sharp here. Gregory Sharp. Don't let the clever wordplay in the name fool you. This man is all business.
He's just mad. He's been to Ireland. He's been to OTT. He's been to Japan, been to Mexico. But he hasn't got that respect.
Anywhere that's everywhere, you're telling me G-Sharp has been.
He's a broken man. He's here to prove that he is one of the top guys in the West Coast.
Well, Sean, you know what they say, the most dangerous breed of man is a man who has nothing to lose. And looking into those vacant eyes of G-Sharp, I'd say he has nothing to lose.
Oh, we got Judiz.
Our final entrant here. Interestingly enough, this is the first time that Judiz is competing at LA Fights in a match that doesn't involve D-Rogue. It was the Scramble at our first show, Volume 1.
Yeah.
It was.
As you were talking about, Jordan, they were in two multi-matches.
Yes, Volume 2, the Fatal 4-Way, and then our last volume, Volume 3.
Which I was on the call for. They just beat the shit out of each other.
The very controversial ending, though, with Judiz beating D-Rogue despite the hand being under the top rope, or under the bottom rope, I should say.
I love the mix of veterans and young kids. We got Rob Shit and Cameron Gates.
Really all styles. Such an eclectic mix.
It's a buffet of styles here.
Something for everyone here on LA Fights Volume 4.
If I had money on this, I would go Sharp. I love his raw intensity. Oh, and a super kick by Cam Gates.
Right to the gut there. You usually see those super kicks to the chin. Right to the gut there by Cam Gates.
To the solar plexus. And we got the Santino trio here.
Looks like more of a Santino's duo. Cam Gates and Eli Everfly working together much better.
But
I spoke too soon.
These two have been training partners. They know each other like the back of their hand.
Eli flips up. Oh, these guys know each other so well. Eli helped train Cameron Gates. He's taught Cam everything he knows. Oh, but has he taught him everything Eli knows? I don't know. Big dive by Cam Gates, and Eli saying anything you can do, I can do better, right into the fans. It doesn't get more fan-friendly than this.
They both learned from Las Luchas, Phoenix Star, and Zocre. And now we have Keita and Rob Shida. Definitely a style slash here.
Kita's so polished. He wears the nice chains, the nice jerseys, the nice robes. He's got the beautiful, colorful gear. His hair's cut nice and pretty. Rob Shit is, well, he's Rob Shit. I mean, what more is there that you could say?
Definitely ugly, gets it done. Going for the face and the stomach. Again for the face.
Big kick there, and Rob Shit really soaking up the adulation of the fans, but it might have cost him. Big chop from Judiz. And I can tell you what, man, I would not want to receive a chop from, Sean, and that's Judiz.
Judiz, a stand-up from the San Diego and
Look at that athleticism, leapfrogging above him. Rob Shit doing the same. Big drop kick there by Judiz.
Right to the face.
Judiz represents black equality. And that's what you see that fist here for, but Gregory Sharp having none of it. Mocking the black power fist of Judiz that he holds so near and dear to his heart.
That's that 10 years of experience there. A veteran of future stars of wrestling.
And it's interesting, we've seen that a couple times. It's actually what kick-started the rivalry between Judiz and D-Rogue. That Judiz put that fist up, asking for black unity. And his fellow athletes, his opponents really, have not joined him in it.
And Sharp don't care about rules. Just wants to punish.
Pulling at the dreadlocks, clubbing haymakers to the face of Judiz. This is hard to watch, Sean. Gregory Sharp with the athleticism. Jumping up. Judiz ducks the kick with a big forearm to G-Sharp.
Yeah, he's got G-Sharp wobbly here. He's got to stay on him.
Not mincing words is Judiz, but these guys going hold for hold, tit for tat.
Oh, nice head.
Nice head scissors there, Sean.
Yeah, nice head scissors going for it.
And a big double knee there.
Nice
I
knee.
think both of them connected from what I could see.
Then we have Eli stepping in here. Sharp and him, no strangers. Inside out, head scissors.
Eli ducking under. Oh my God, like a superhero here. Multiple chops and that one final one really sinking in. LaMosca incredible, but just getting stopped in his tracks by G-Sharp.
One elbow stopping Eli. Okay, Sadora. Quesadora to a stunner. And Sharp is wobbly, but Kita has slid in like
and
a
I don't
snake.
even know if Eli notices the Kita's behind him. He might now.
Super kick.
It was a little too late. The super kick connects. Kita's got him against the ropes.
That's the line. Oh, drops him.
Right on his face and his stomach. So much of LaMosca connected with the mat
Cam
there.
Gates here. Kita catches him with the left.
Two hungry young athletes here. Cam Gates got him. Big knee to the back. Sends him up and takes him down. Knee straight to the back by Cameron Gates.
Non-stop action here. Rob Shit in now.
The athleticism of
got
Cameron Gates
him with the
halted by
knee.
Rob Shit.
What unique offense here by Rob Shit.
Nice armbar there. Submission in duo. Rob Shit with the submission on Cam Gates. Judiz with the submission.
Harvey get 4.
But now Cameron Gates is getting double teamed here by Eli Everfly and Rob Shit. This is unbelievable.
They're not getting double teamed in the good way.
G-Sharp wrenching the neck of LaMosca back. And Kita Murray's got evil intentions. He has a devilish spark in his eye. In the ring with that steel chair as he cracks it against the back of
And no
G-Sharp.
DQ's gonna scramble.
No, falls count anywhere, anything goes. Right to the back of LaMosca.
And Kita has been
And that
spent some
affirmation
time
back
in no
out to
piece,
Cam
so
Gates.
But Kita spent time no piece, so he knows a little hardcore.
One thing about Get You a Man who can do both. Kita Murray, as he mentioned, has that hardcore acumen we're seeing on display here from No Peace Underground. We saw it at the Big Gay Brunch.
Yeah.
But this man also a fixture of New Japan Strong. He can really do it all.
But Eli is no stranger to hardcore.
Oh, big destroyer there.
Landed right on the chair.
Hey,
Cameron Gates
Kita brought it into the ring. It's only fair, but now Cam Gates got Eli up. What's this?
Electric chair. No, dropping him.
With authority there.
Oh, what's this? Twisting power slam.
Almost a Blue Thunder Bomb variation there. But Rob Shit with the ring awareness to break up the pin.
What's he going for? Oh, power bomb. Oh.
Power bomb stunner combo. I have never seen anything like that before,
It
Sean.
was like power bomb European uppercut, like kind of like Cesaro.
Yeah, but Shit unable to capitalize. Dusty Rhodes-esque shots right to the face of G-Sharp. Oh, a big kick to the head of Rob Shit.
Maybe going for
Slice bread.
slice for number 2.
That is some Wonder Bread if I've ever seen it. That is sliced to perfection.
Judiz Trying to go for German. Back elbow.
Nobody home.
Bigger splash elbow there. Twisting the arm. Oh, trying. Judas too fast for Gregory Sharp.
Both of these men not only fast and athletic, but so much muscle on them. So those hits,
Oh,
they
back
hit
elbow
even
to
harder.
shit. Oh, 2-for-1 special.
Little payback for Gregory Sharp there on behalf of Judas. You don't want to put the fist up, I'll send your neck right down to the mat.
Judas on point using this time free on YouTube to get noticed here. Free on GCW YouTube, LA Fights Volume 4. Share about it, tweet about it. Well, he's going for maybe a moonsault to the
This is
outside.
dangerous.
But Eli caught him.
Big kick there by Eli. Struggling on the ropes a little bit, but now he's got it up to the top rope. What's he going for? No, come on. This is dangerous, guys. There's no mat out there. It's a hardwood floor.
Eli gives 0 fucks. This is Cameron Gates' time to shine.
Someone's going to get hurt, guys. Come on.
Oh, I didn't go for a Spanish fly.
More like a Spanish Everfly shot. My
Yeah.
God, bodies strewn throughout the Ukrainian
As
cultural
they said,
center.
let the bodies hit the floor, and they sure did. But he's got to roll someone in.
It's not even 2:30 in the afternoon as we check out this replay to see exactly why these fans are on their feet chanting the name LA Fights. Absolutely beautiful execution there, Sean.
Throw it in. Kita
But Eli has to capitalize here.
definitely does. Go for a moonsault.
Whoa!
Out of the way, Kita. But Sharp up here. Flash.
Could that do it?
I know we got
Favoring that arm there, but shit to the top himself. Big leg drop.
the ship drop. Oh, knee to the back of the head.
Kita with those devilish eyes going for the cover.
How
And a
about
kick out.
Judas?
Whoa! Kita moving out of the way. So smart. Such quick thinking there from Murray.
Kita breaking it up.
Oh, cracking a forearm across the face of Kita Murray is Judiz. But now Kita takes him down. And a kick to the face for good measure.
What a good killer combo there.
Bronco Buster into a double kick there. Very innovative offense.
Oh, spinning around and dropping him on the spine.
2, 3. Judiz is victorious.
Big win for Judas.
And Sean, what an incredible first match. I'm going to leave commentary for just a moment here, but I'll be back very shortly.
What a great scramble here to start off LA Fights Volume 4. We got a great show ahead for you. Give it up for Judiz. We got GCW Maniac coming here at 8 o'clock. You can still order on Fight TV. We're going to Shibata to see what we have up next here. Remember to share LA Fights free on YouTube. back again. We have the 24 karat Midas Creed, and we have Jordan back.
Very happy to be back, and what a match I'm back for. One of NorCal's finest. And Sean, what a performance he had at Devil in a New Dress. GCW San Francisco debut, running back his, as you would call it, banger with Titus Alexander.
I was on the call for that. What a match for both guys. Yeah, Midas Creed benefiting from the attention that LA Fights has been bringing him. He was part of the Juicy crew, setting up rings, going up and down the road, and got a shot here at GCW/LA Fights. And we got the Daredevil himself, Damian Drake.
And it's interesting because the last few times we've seen Damian Drake, whether at Volume 3 or at JCW versus LA Fights, he's been joined by his tag partner in the Unguided, Matt Vandegrift.
Yeah.
Tonight, going at it solo.
Definitely. Definitely. Him and Vandegrift tore it up in Volume 1. You can all find us all on YouTube. And then him and Vandegrift teamed against B-Boy and Cholo last LA Fights.
Who we are going to see later tonight against PP Ray.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait for that. SoCal legends galore. But these are future legends. We have the Battle of Nevada versus Sacktown.
These two men have all the upside in the world, Sean.
And then the evenly matched height, weight, everything here. Drake might have a couple pounds on him, but that's about it. It's evenly matched. I think speed, everything.
Both very lean, very athletic here.
Definitely getting Greco-Roman up in this bitch right here. But Midas getting an advantage here. They're stealing each other out here.
A little chain wrestling.
Chain wrestling.
A little technical graps here.
Damian Drake trained by Raymond Marcel, a veteran of the first New Japan dojo here in LA. And Midas out at SPW Academy up in Sacramento.
Midas focusing on the arm here of Damian Drake.
Which is
really
smart.
trying to wrench on it. And yeah, you're absolutely right. It is, because you can't do much without that arm.
What I say, grab a body part and work away. But look, a lot of kip-ups. And like that, headlock takeover. You gotta give her eyes peeled. We can't take our eyes away from the action. These two are so quick.
So quick, so crafty, such smart wrestlers.
Definitely.
For how young they are.
They're young, but they're getting that good experience.
And these men have actually met
that
once
was
before.
smart. Right to the shoulder.
Right
to the shoulder, which she worked over before.
That is to say, these men have met once before at VWE one-on-one in a tournament for the SoCal Championship. And Midas actually came away with the victory on that night.
I'm a fan of these quick pins. You never know when you can tie someone up for a quick three. Only getting ones here.
Big kick there, but Damian Drake ducking it, kipping up. And again, these guys faced each other before, Sean. They know each other so well.
And they're in locker rooms together every weekend.
Two of SoCal's very finest, competing across some of SoCal, NorCal, and Vegas' favorite.
Oh, we're going arm drags here. Oh, one foot drop kick is tossed away.
Midas literally saying, you saw him wag his finger there.
Yeah. Oh, shoulder tackle. It might be a battle of one-upsmanship here. Who's the better man?
Yeah, I think both of these men very respectable competitors, a lot of respect for one another, but there's a lot to prove
here. Look at that. Twisting arm.
Sliding him up one.
Never innovative pin. In all these pins, you might not think it's working, but that's energy wasted by
having to kick out.
Damian Drake. It's going down and down.
Absolutely right, Sean. What's Midas looking for here?
The small things matter in wrestling that you don't pay attention for, and that's what we're here to tell you. Oh, dropping him.
He's got him up.
Oh,
and he sends him down his back on the hardest part of the ring canvas.
Yeah, the second hardest part of the ring.
Of course, there are the aprons, but talking about the canvas, there's nothing that's more brutal to land on, especially back first like that. Absolutely awful.
Demon's got to take advantage of this. And going right for his spine again. Get it why it's red.
Very smart of Damian Drake to neutralize and focus on a specific body part, that being the back of Midas Creed. And trying to capitalize with a cover, got the leg hooked. Only a 2 count.
Only a 2 there.
And if you're Damian Drake, I mean, this is your first time in a little while competing in the LA Fights arena without Matt Vandegrift. what do you try to do your first singles match, especially against a caliber like Midas Creed? First singles match in a minute.
I think you guys got to find the body parts, keep going at it, just try to get in, get out.
That's exactly what he's trying to do.
And impress some people. Drake wants to be where Vandegrift is. I think he got a little jealous of Vandegrift. Definitely getting a lot more spots than him.
Midas Creed firing up. But
and
I mean,
he's staying on that spine again.
As much as your body might want it, or rather, as much as your soul might want it, your spirit might want it, your body can only go so far. And I think you're seeing that the pain etched in the face of Matt Vandegrift. And now Damian Drake saying, hold on for a second. One more time?
And we know Midas likes to go over those cutters and those springboards. You can't do that with a bad back.
Damian Drake knows that. He's all too familiar with Midas. But Midas
back elbow, knocking him over.
Irish whips him against the rope. What's Drake going for? Doesn't matter. Midas had it scouted with the elbow to the face. Tried to have the knee to the face, but Damian's got him up. Big sidewalk backbreaker.
There we go, staying on that back. Trying to blow his
two.
back out.
Only a 2 count there. And if you're Damian Drake, you can't get frustrated. If we know anything about Midas Creed, it's that he is resilient. The 24-karat athlete, he is not one to quit under any circumstances, no matter how hard an opponent, no matter how tough a beating. Damian Drake needs to know that.
Yeah, we've seen him in those trios matches with the Conglomerate. Recently going battle with 440. Oh no, nice suplex on the back again.
Almost a fisherman-esque suplex, but Damian Drake not going straight for the pin, and that might cost him. Got the leg hooked, and it does. Only a 2 count.
Only a 2 count there.
And you can see the gears turning inside the head of Damian Drake. What does he have to do to put Midas Creed away?
Oh, here we go.
He's hit him with so much.
The classic bear hug here.
Just wrenching the back again. It fell onto that apron. Damian Drake hit into that apron a second time, and now bear hugging the
ever since he threw him back in the ring, he's been working out, clapping those ears.
Hey, it's not pretty, but it's effective, Sean. What's Midas going for? Damian Drake sends him onto the apron, but a big shot from Midas to the face of Drake. Heads back in. Look for a cutter off the ropes. Damian able to neutralize him.
He's trying to go for that step-in cutter. And
but a big knee to the back. Again, that back that Midas has taken so much damage.
Going for a torture rack. Taking him on that Lex Express
Could that be it? The devil drop. The signature torture rack, Blue Thunderbomb combo of Damian Drake. I think it is. But if he could land that second portion of it, that might be all she wrote for Midas.
Midas is fighting out.
He lands it!
He got
Death drop! Devil drop!
Oh.
Kick out.
I don't know, Damian's shocked here.
And Sean, that's one of Damian Drake's signature moves, is the devil drop. Unable to put Midas away, that right there should tell you how resilient Midas Creed really is.
Definitely that new breed of NorCal wrestler. It's invigorating the scene up there in NorCal.
Irish whipping him is Damian, but Midas able to get out of it. Double chop, almost tomahawk style to the chest of Damian Drake, and he does it again. Setting Midas outside, but not quite to the floor. Midas able to fire back with a big kick.
Oh, he's going for that step-in cutter.
If it doesn't work, try again, and when you look at that, it succeeded.
Rainbow cutter there.
Go for the cover, the 1, the 2. Oh, Midas not able to put him away. That neck breaker was great, but it wasn't enough. And now you see Midas in the position that Drake was just a few moments ago, wondering, how do I put this resilient athlete away? I don't think he knows, and he's trying to figure it out as we speak, thinking on the fly.
Trying for that Midas touch here, his finisher.
Oh, but a big elbow to that arm, a big elbow to that neck, wrenching the arm, and then splashing directly on that back that's taken so much damage. 1, 2, not 3. He's got the arms hooked here.
Trying to go for a Tiger Driver.
No! Midas able to flip out of it. Spinning kick there. But both of these men on wobbly legs as Midas hooks the leg. 2! Oh, but Drake grabs the rope. Great, and I mean great ring awareness there by Damian Drake. And look at Midas pleading with referee Scarlett Donovan saying, please, what do I have to do here? Vicious side of Midas coming out, stopping the face of Drake.
I think what that 450 he's known for. But Damian Drake is getting up.
Spelling it out for the crowd, ready to go around the world. Damian Drake's got him by the tights. Another shot to that injured back. Oh! Could that? Yes, it was! That was the killing joke. Will that be it as the legs hooked? Only 2!
They both will kick out each other's finishers here. What do they have left here?
These men are very versatile athletes, but if they want to put away the other, they're going to have to go very, very deep in their toolbox. Because, oh my God, Sean, with what we've seen so far, neither of these guys is quitting anytime soon.
Definitely hashtag LA Fights Volume 4.
Trading not even shots, but shoves there between these two men. You can see just how tuckered out they are, just how much this match is taken out of them.
They are both drained.
Really just running on instinct now, I think, Sean. Trading blows back and forth.
Turning into a slugfest, turning into a bar fight here.
Oh, big super kick there to Damian Drake.
Knocking him out.
Drake spilling to the outside. What's Midas going for?
So
Midas takes to the skies!
So big on Hilo by Midas. Throwing him right back in.
Midas has to
Look at
capitalize
that
here.
Midas touch.
He hits it! He hooks the leg! And he gets the win! And right now, Sean, I know you're going to step out, and we're going to hand things away to my lovely co-hostess with the mostess, the one and only manager of champions, Pollo Del Mar. I think both these guys tells us everything we need to know, Pollo. What an incredible encounter between these two young standouts.
Absolutely. It was an incredible encounter to watch. Of course, Midas Creed is one of our Northern California
standouts, if
yes,
you will.
Yes, absolutely. I would say a blue chipper in the Northern California area. He is coming on strong to the scene, and I've watched Damian Drake for a number of years. He used to wrestle up at West Coast Wrestling Connection in Salem, Oregon, I believe. Multiple-time tag team champion there, now hailing from Las Vegas. So we're getting to see, again, the best of the West Coast. And as I've said many times,
West Coast, best coast?
West Coast, best coast.
And I mean, if I'm not mistaken, Pollo, I believe that was actually Midas Creed's first victory at LA Fights. What a big night for him tonight at Volume 4.
Absolutely. And it's, I think that for somebody like Midas Creed, coming down here to Los Angeles, finding his way in LA Fights, so important. Jordan, I expect this match between Brandon Gatson and Bad Dude Tito to be a slobber knocker, to borrow a term.
I feel like that is where the similarities between you and Jim Ross end. The use of the word slop. I mean, both excellent commentators, don't get me wrong.
I love barbecue sauce.
Who doesn't? And he is a bad dude, and I think that is exactly what he hopes to show, the gap strength of Brandon Gatson, two of the biggest, beefiest, toughest men in the entire LA Fights pantheon.
Absolutely, and both of these individuals have started off, they had rocky starts here in LA Fights, but both of them have back on their winning ways, and this one could be a deciding factor for both of them, who are trying, as I've said multiple times, eventually one would think that the powers that be are going to introduce some kind of championships.
Remains to be seen.
Here into LA Fights, and both of these gentlemen would love to be in that conversation.
And I know Brandon Gatson has a lot to prove. A bit of a chip on his shoulder as he gets taken down there. Headlock takeover by Bad Dude Tito. This is actually his first match, if you can believe it, at LA Fights that's not against Jack Cartwheel. Had the best of 3 series with Cartwheel. Did not come out on top ultimately. Trying to brave new ground here against Bad Dude Tito.
Yes, and I don't think that Bad Dude Tito is the kind of individual that most people would try to return to a victorious ways against. I think this Tito is certainly somebody who is a very strong and very seasoned talent.
In so many ways. So seasoned, but also in his prime. Oh, maybe a cover there, but no, Bad Dude Tito with an ankle lock. But Gatson, that ring awareness, able to get to not the bottom rope, but the middle rope. It's not often you see that, Poyo.
He was jumping. He was on his feet. Oh,
nice neck breaker.
Absolutely. A second neck breaker. I have a strong affection for neck breakers for some unknown reason, and those were just beautiful.
You like necks being broken.
Brandon Gatson is working on the neck of Bad Dude Tito. A lot of people might think that you would take out the leg or one of the arms, one of the limbs here, but in fact, Gatson is going hard to work on the head, neck, and shoulders area.
Exchanging haymakers and a big chop right to the chest of Bad Dude Tito. And that's the interesting thing. Yes, Tito has the singlet, but his entire chest is exposed. But it might not matter, as Brandon Gatson said, careening.
Did you see the power and strength of Bad Dude Tito?
Brandon Gatson, not a small man, sent flip-flopping around like he was Shawn Michaels against Hulk Hogan at SummerSlam. But now, Brandon Gatson has Bad Dude Tito by the hair, but Tito fighting back with a shot right to the face.
These two are fighting on the apron right there.
Whoa.
On the side of the hard cam. This is absolutely dangerous.
Apron, the hardest part of the ring canvas here. Uppercut shot there by Brandon Gatson, able to get it a dodge. That would have been ugly, Poyo. Oh, my God!
That wasn't significantly better. At least he didn't land on his head. I thought he might be going for a pile driver, but instead the spine on the pine as well as the metal adjacent to it.
No, but I mean, we saw in that last match just how much neutralizing a back can hurt an opponent, and Bad Dude Tito with the tope suicida. Look at a replay of it there, back first, and if Brandon Gatson is anything like Midas Creed, that nearly spelled the beginning of the end for the young athlete, so he's got to watch out for the damage he takes to that back.
These chairs at the Ukrainian Cultural Center are absolutely resilient, if nothing else. Oh, Tito's hushing us. Oh!
They could feel that in Missouri, Poyo!
I felt that.
Oh my God! And these sickos, or LA Fights fans, want to see it one more time.
Absolutely, why not?
I think Brandon Gatson can think of a few reasons why not.
Oh! Brandon Gatson is laid out from a second massive chop from Bad Dude Tito.
I'd be shocked if the handprint of Tito wasn't permanently tattooed on the chest of Gatson. My God, what a shot.
The interesting thing is he hit him so hard you could look on his back and the fingerprints from the front side would be showing. It
literally going through like a cartoon.
Absolutely.
Oh my God! Right up against the building here. I mean, these guys are fighting on the outside, the referee being lenient with the count. Knows what kind of athletes these are. No one wants to see a match like this end that way. Literally sending Gatson headfirst into the railing there. And if you're Brandon Gatson, Pollo, what do you have to do to come back against an onslaught, really, like that dude Tito is providing?
I would say if I was Brandon Gatson, I would just tuck tail and run. But Brandon Gatson. Brandon Gatson is not that type of competitor. I would be out of here.
Got the leg hooked for 2. Not able to seal the deal, and you can see Bad Dude Tito getting a little frustrated, mouthing off to Isaac Hayes here. We know he has that temper. He can't let it get the best of him.
I have to tell you, I saw Isaac earlier when he was getting dressed for this match, and he just looked at it in the mirror and said, yep, I'm hot like I always am. Good for you, Isaac. I love a confidence in an individual.
I really thought that was going to lead to something about the match.
No.
But I just love the
No.
anecdote. Nevertheless, oh my God, the gonads, the twig and berries of Brandon Gatson. Bad Dude Tito skirting and bending the rules here. Isaac Hayes, the aforementioned hot Isaac Hayes, allowing it here.
Self-professed hot Isaac Hayes. Oh, nice. Brandon Gatson found some balls in that maneuver. Jumping cutter. And now Gatson has
to the skies.
Whoa!
Perhaps learned a thing or two from his opponent at the last 3 volumes, Jack Cartwheel, because look at that athleticism.
That was incredible.
These men, no matter how many times they go back in the ring, Pollo, always seem to find their way back to the outside.
Let's watch this again. Big clothesline over the top rope, and here comes Brandon Gatson. Amazing athleticism, agility, and skill.
Barely leaving his feet until the end there. Unbelievable.
Why do the audience members constantly want those seats? They spend more time running for the hills than they do seated.
And there is no signal in the
Gatson
hills,
is going to the top rope. This looks dangerous. A moonsault onto the outside. Takes down Bad Dude Tito.
Moon might as well be the ocean with how salty it is, and that's the fascinating thing about a competitor like Brandon Gatson. For as much muscle and as much strength and as much mass as he has, so athletic, able to pull away maneuvers that a cruiserweight might do. Look at this again.
Again, absolutely. And his knees hit Bad Dude Tito in the upper neck, shoulder area. So whether that was intentional or not, once again, working on the upper torso.
Gatson escaping under the ring. He's got to be careful not to get tangled up in that apron here.
Absolutely. Where was he going? What is he looking for under there?
Just trying to regain some composure here? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
But he's got to be careful. Bad Dude Tito's getting to his feet.
Thought he might be consulting with Hornswoggle under there.
I mean, Hornswoggle has been seen in a ring with GCW turnbuckles. Throwback to Hammerstein. Wouldn't be the weirdest thing we've seen here at the UCC.
Absolutely not.
Nevertheless, both of these men rolling back into the ring. Brendan Gatson's trying to –
he's
cut in the right. He's a veteran. He knows that's not going to put him away.
Well, besides the fact that he couldn't possibly get a 3 count because Brandon Gatson was halfway outside the ring himself. Where is Gatson going? Gatson is up to something.
That might speak to just how tuckered out and exhausted Brandon Gatson is. That even a competitor like him who has nearly 2 decades of experience, forgetting simple, basic fundamentals of the ring here. Whoa, my God!
Tito threatening to land the boot.
Yeah, Gatson's not looking good.
Is Gatson out?
Gatson looks to be out cold here. This doesn't look too good, fans.
You know what?
No, come on!
Oh!
Gatson could barely get to his feet. It looked like referee Isaac Hayes was second away from considering stopping this thing. And a big power bomb back first onto the apron. This guy is truly a bad dude.
Not to mention he is a beast. And as I've said from go, I remember that one of the first matches
Look at this
I called.
again, Boyle. Look at this again. Back first, power bomb onto the motionless Brandon Gatson. And if he wasn't moving before, he sure as hell isn't now.
As I've said from the beginning, the first match I called a Bad Dude Tito, he is here to prove himself amongst these talents on the West Coast. A veteran is Bad Dude Tito, and he wants to show it. Oh, my God.
Whoa, got the leg hooked. Gatson able to get a flurry of momentum, a second win perhaps, but now Bad Dude Tito with that ankle lock he tried so many minutes prior, and I don't think Brandon Gatson's jumping to the middle rope anytime soon.
No, but he was able to reverse out of it. A big boot sends Bad Dude Tito staggering backwards, but another power bomb? No, into a DDT.
He went to the well one too many times, Pollo, and this time Brandon Gatson able to reverse it into an unorthodox DDT counter.
At the moment, though, Gatson is absolutely too wiped out to make full advantage of this opportunity. Bad Dude Tito is down. They're both struggling to get back to their feet as the referee, Isaac Hayes, reaches a 5 count.
And once again, no one wants to see the match end these ways. Not Isaac Hayes, not either of these competitors, not LA Fight's management, not us, certainly not the fans. Who will get to their feet first? That is so important, especially at this later juncture in the matchup.
Gatson is actually the first back to his feet. Tito not far behind. Oh, my God.
Gatson got the best of it, hook in the leg for 2.
That was incredible.
Gatson hoping to keep that momentum going. Waddling up against the corner. And these fans who have been so behind Tito the whole time, finally rallying against Gatson, but didn't distract him for too long, jumping into the waiting arms of Bad Dude Tito, and the Bad Dude Blue Thunder Bomb, no!
And he's right back to that ankle lock, though. Absolutely back to the same thing. Bad Dude Tito has been strategic from the moment this match started.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But continuously, Gatson able to break out, landing off that German suplex right on his face. And though it's not as bad as the neck, it still hurts like hell. Tito knows this. He's capitalizing, heading to the high red district.
Tito off. Frog splash. Huge frog splash.
Ribbit,
by
ribbit.
Bad Dude
Got the
Tito.
leg hooked.
And it's a 3 count.
What a physical war here between these two men. Bad Dude Tito telling the fans to cry about it. And honestly, if I were Brandon Gatson with some of those incredible shots levied at him by Tito, I'd probably be crying a little bit myself.
Tito is actually trying to rile the fans up in opposition of him, but the fans here at the Ukrainian Cultural Center are absolutely, undeniably behind Bad Dude Tito. That was indeed a physical confrontation between two of our most jacked competitors in many ways. Both of these men so thick, so beefy.
Two of our most jacked, but I think after tonight we can say two of our hardest hitters, two of our strongest athletes, two of our most resilient wrestlers here. What a war between these two, Fuego.
One has to feel that Bad Dude Tito is one step closer.
And Pollo, I know these are two athletes that you are very, very familiar with. If I'm not mistaken, both of them hold gold in UGWA. Am I correct?
They do. Both of these individuals are champions in the Underground Wrestling Alliance, based in San Jose, California.
And I think much like you and Jim Ross, that is about where the similarities end between these two. I mean, both great talents, but Jordan Cruz, all business, a mean, tough, no-nonsense SOB. And Jay Vidal, as you can see from his entrance, loves to have fun, loves to be flamboyant, really loves to be himself in that way. I'm interested to see how those styles clash.
Well, you know, Jordan.
Not talking AJ.
On his debut in Underground Wrestling Alliance, Jay Vidal won the Key to the Underground and joined the Agenda, managed by who?
I think Pollo Del Mar, the manager of champions, if I'm not mistaken.
I think that you're quite on point.
Right now it looks like Jordan Cruz not too pleased with Jay Vidal's antics here. Jay Vidal maybe trying to be a little too friendly for Jordan Cruz's liking, I don't know.
Both of these individuals, such incredibly talented up-and-coming stars here on the West Coast.
I got to tell you, Pollo, I talked to Jordan Cruz earlier today, and he told me point blank, apologies for the language, this is a direct quote verbatim, I'm here to fucking win. And I think you can see exactly that with the intensity of Jordan Cruz on display.
Look, nobody can blame Jordan Cruz for wanting to win, and certainly nobody can blame Jordan Cruz for wanting to pick up a huge key victory here at LA Fight.
It's his first singles
over
match.
Jay Vidal.
I mean, he's competed in a Scramble at Volume 3. If you want to talk about JCW versus LA Fights, he was in our Ultimate Survival match on Team LA Fights. This is his first singles match, and it's against one of LA Fights' hottest and brightest in the form of Jay Vidal.
And most popular.
Yes, absolutely.
So,
but I don't know if Jordan Cruz cares about popularity.
Jordan Cruz doesn't care about
He cares
popularity.
about collecting championships and collecting W's. He couldn't give a rat's ass if the fans like him.
Oh.
Talk about liking him. I think Jay Vidal likes Jordan Cruz quite a bit.
Jay Vidal went down for what in traditional wrestling would be called the referee's stance. But
what, as your client Dark Sheik might say, butt stuff.
Yes, I do believe that that Jay enjoys it. So, roll through. What is
trying to ride him like a pony? A little genuine action here.
I do.
Jordan Cruz had him in the electric chair position, but Jay able to wiggle out here, perhaps going for a German suplex. But Cruz has him up. Full Nelson and slams him down.
No, but Jay rolls through with a nice arm drag.
Stirring it up, stirring it up. Big chop to the chest. Big head to the turnbuckle. Big chop to the chest. Jay Vidal keeping it going here.
You know, this is the distinction.
Spitting in his hand before that last chop. This guy getting kinky.
The distinction, though, Jordan Castle. In Underground Wrestling Alliance, when I am accompanying Jay Vidal to the ring, I work to keep him focused. Jay does love to have fun. Jay does love to play to the audience. But sometimes that is not the wisest decision, especially when you're in the ring with somebody like Jordan Cruz.
You say that right now, but Jay firing up with that enziguri, sending him down. What is this? Oh, just resting, laying atop Jordan Cruz. We can't even call that a pinfall, and Jordan seems very disoriented by that.
Jordan is disgruntled at this point. And that is exactly what happens when you piss someone like Jordan Cruz off.
Jordan's disgruntled. Jay Vidal might be headless after that. Landing right on his neck, and it's just ugly. He's flopping around as Cruz hooks the leg. Only two.
After that clothesline, there's a strong possibility that immediately after this show, Jay Vidal is going to be out looking for head, presumably his own.
I'm not even going to comment on that, Pollo.
You shouldn't.
Jordan Cruz here, perhaps an STF variation here.
This is an incredible submission. He has Jay Vidal twisted like a pretzel.
Wrenching not only the neck, but the ankle, a little 2-for-1 action. I know Jay likes to get double teamed, but not like this.
Good grief. Jordan Cruz measuring Jay Vidal, and that big stomp to the back of the head. Look, this is what I'm saying. When I am working ringside with Jay Vidal, it's focus, focus, focus.
Jay Vidal ducks, forearm of his own, misses the big boot. levying him up. That's what he has to do. Keep those shots going.
Absolutely.
But Cruz has him up.
A tilt-a-whirl into
I thought it was going to be a DDT, but Cruz said
so
no.
did Vidal. And instead, it was a stalling neck breaker.
Cruz got the leg hooked. Only two there. Only two there, Pollo.
Jordan Cruz. I like this version of Jordan Cruz. I like this new, focused, intense side of Jordan Cruz. And this is something that we are going to see. And I think this is going to serve him well here in LA Fights. Whoa, that big boot from Jay Vidal, however, will not serve him.
Yeah, but again, Jordan Cruz has done so much work on that neck. Another shot right there by Cruz. And that's where it all goes back to. I mean, you don't have to be a brain surgeon to know that your neck is the center of everything. And I think Jay's body just gave up on him there, careening to the outside.
Absolutely. It was up and over the turnbuckles and down to the outside.
But Jordan favored maybe his pectoral area here. Come on. What's this?
Well, hey, the alternative is that he could be attacking Jay Vidal on the outside.
I'm not saying I want to see Jay get attacked, Pollo. I'm just saying that Jordan Cruz, he can't underestimate Jay Vidal. Despite the games, despite the funny business, Jay Vidal is as competent and capable a competitor as we have.
I manage the man. I know.
Like that, to waste precious seconds like that is ridiculous. But with the power of those chops, that might be a moot point.
Yeah, absolutely. Did you see that? Unfortunately, Jay Vidal right now is at best paintbrushing him instead of chopping him. Jay, this is taking a real toll on him. But even now, Jay is showing the attitude.
Spinning in the face and flipping the bird as Jordan Cruz stalks Jay like a lion stalks his prey.
He's
got
going
him up.
for a half Nelson suplex.
Jay Vidal deceptively strong. Just playing with him here.
Well, hey, Jordan Cruz has him in a tightly locked full Nelson.
But again, the resilience of Jay Vidal, we've spoken on it, helping him wiggle out. Big kick to the head as Jordan's got him up, but Jay reverses into a DDT.
You know, I will never, ever underestimate the skill, talent, and capabilities of Jay Vidal. I only manage the best. And that is one of the reasons that I wanted to partner up with Jay Vidal.
Once again, a replay. Jay Vidal with that big DDT there.
Huge DDT.
The neck of Cruz landed right on that ring apron here. Following it up.
Come on, Jay. You've got this if you stay focused.
He rings the arm. Big shot with the foot to the chest. Big shot with the foot to the head.
Nice Pele kick.
It took so much out of him. He has Jordan Cruz on the ground, but at what cost? He's motionless himself.
Yes, I think that Jay Vidal here is pretty much running on fumes. He needed that momentary breather, and now this is the Jay that the fans know and love. Pop up into what could be a power bomb, but no, Jay reversing, trying to go for a sunset flip, and Jordan Cruz smacked the taste out of Jay Vidal's mouth.
Jay, no stranger to power bombs himself with that signature power bottom bomb. Jordan Cruz was looking for it, but I think he spent too much time taunting as Jay Vidal into the ropes.
Oh!
Cracking slap across the Ukrainian Cultural Center.
Absolutely.
Drop
toe hold. And now he's back at it. What are you doing?
Ride it, do it, lean it, my pony. No, genuine, Pollo?
You know what? I'll save my Magic Mike moment.
He's got the legs hooked. And that shows you just how much Jay wants it. That shows you just how seriously he takes Jordan Cruz here. Because he hooked not one, but both of those tree trunk-like legs of the modern-day Spartan. Yeah, I mentioned it earlier. I alluded to it, Pollo. Looking for the power bottom bomb here.
Indeed he is. And,
but Jordan Cruz just too heavy, man. Too much mass there.
Look, Jordan Cruz is in no mood to power bottom today. No, up off the slingshot into a fireman's carry. Oh,
neck first with the DVD.
A running DVD,
two.
Nonetheless. Jay kicks out, but that was 2 3/4.
And this is a crucial distinction here because you can tell Jordan's getting fired up. Is he getting too fired up that he's going to see red like a bull and it's going to cloud his judgment? Or is he getting fired up enough to send him into that second win? We're about to find out.
I think that Jordan Cruz had to get fired up to try to shake off the cobwebs. For a modern-day Spartan like him,
Still having trouble getting Jay above his head.
look, Jay is very wiry, very, very skilled, and he is fighting out of this and doing everything. Up and over. Both competitors up and over into the outside of the ring.
Right on the floor in front of our fans here. And again, fans, I say it every time. I sound like a broken record, but I want to point out this is a hard wood floor here. There are no mats.
None whatsoever, and both of these competitors down on the outside. Referee Chad is out there asking, making sure they're okay, and I believe the count has started. Or perhaps not. They're just brawling on the outside. Jay Vidal first back into the ring, but only courtesy of Jordan Cruz.
Jay Vidal, Tope Suicida.
But caught in midair.
Oh, and then the hardest part of the ring, the apron, just connecting with the skull of Jay Vidal. I know
that
he's
was the
seeing
ring
stars
post,
right
darling.
now.
That was the ring post.
Excuse me.
And these ring posts are square, so when you hit the edge, you are hitting a corner.
I'm so discombobulated by the incredible action we see that I'm spilling my words here. Fans, I hope you can understand as Jordan Cruz scales the top rope. Wow. He's going to suplex him on the goddamn pavement. Jordan Cruz is not fooling around, Poyo, as if we didn't know already.
No, he is not. And not to mention there's no pavement. It is a hardwood floor, fans.
Yeah, it's going to hurt like hell no matter what.
No matter what. This could lead to...
The arm! The arm right on the hard steel!
In the turnbuckle. And I'm talking about...
No. Sticking the arm in the post?
No. Jay...
Come on.
I love this devious element of Jay Vidal. He has stuck... Oh my God. Oh my God.
His arm's stuck, guys. His
Jordan
arm's going to get decapitated here. Come on. You want to talk about unorthodox offense? I have never seen anything like that. Sticking the hand of Jordan Cruz into the ring post and then big booting the ring post. That's unbelievable.
Oh my God. Jay is giving Jordan Cruz a lap dance.
And you want to talk duality of man. A vicious, almost saw-like maneuver there by Jay Vidal, and then giving him a lap dance in the front row. This guy can do it all. And he can take to the skies another Tope Suicida. This time it connects.
Yes, and you know, for some people, giving another man a lap dance is a method of apology. I'm sorry I hurt your arm, Jordan Cruz, but here's a lap dance.
Really trying to even it out. We know Jay Vidal's a good man. But nevertheless, will he be the victor tonight as he scales the top rope?
Jordan Cruz but Cruz's arm has got to be devastated from that.
Headbutts right to the arm. How often do you see that, Poyo?
Is he going to try a...
No.
Oh!
A flipping destroyer from the top rope, and Jay has to capitalize if he wants to seal the deal and win the match. But oh my God, Cruz is up to his feet.
Oh my, Cruz is down.
It gives up, it gives up.
Is it the power bottom bomb? It's the power bottom bomb.
And he lands it. 1, 2, 3.
Jay Vidal is victorious.
Jordan Cruz wanted to keep going. He did not give up. He did not try to, quote unquote, live to fight another day. Every fiber of his being, his soul pushed him forward, but his body gave out. He fell limp to the ground. He physically could not do it. Speaks to the intestinal fortitude of the modern-day Spartan. But the story here is Jay Vidal, another big W here tonight.
Jordan Cruz was exceedingly impressive in this. I love this focused, very driven Jordan Cruz. But everyone here at the Ukrainian Cultural Center loves a victor, loves a winner, and Jay Vidal is indeed our winner today. Jordan Cruz staggering out as Jay Vidal dances his way back to the curtain. We'll get ready now for our next match. Hello, Isaac.
And Pollo, talk about another match here where it is just so hard to pick a victor. The momentum that both of these men have had in recent months is unbelievable. I mean, Titus Alexander recently facing Will Ospreay, picking up victories against Alex Shelley and Speedball Mike Bailey, who you can see tonight on GCW Maniac, exclusively on Fight TV. But I digress. Both of these men absolutely killing it. It is anyone's game as far as I'm concerned.
Absolutely. And, you know, Lucas Riley is, in fact, wildly talented, and I will never take anything away from anybody on our LA Fights roster. But I'm going to say on the record that Titus Alexander is somebody who you should just strap a rocket on his back. He is ready to take off at any moment.
He's absolutely something special here. But I think if there's anything that can take him down, if there's anyone that can stop, that can halt, rather, that momentum, that train that he's currently riding, it would be an athlete the caliber of Lucas Riley. As Titus Alexander psychs him out. And boy, I gotta ask you, what do you think of this attitude change we've seen from Titus recently? Especially here, I noticed at LA Fights, you saw during his entrance, curbing the girl there who wanted a high five, really not endearing himself at all to the fans, just psyching out Lucas Riley. This dude has a piss-poor attitude, as great a wrestler as he is.
I will not hold back in saying that I love it.
Really?
I absolutely love it. When I first met Titus Alexander in Underground Wrestling Alliance approximately a year ago, I thought the kid had a great deal of potential, but he was so busy pandering to the fans and so busy trying to represent his family. He comes from a very, very established wrestling family as well. And I thought the kid has all the tools. He just needs a better attitude, and finally he has the attitude that I think that someone with his looks, his skills, and his talent should have
Let's
to
you
get
go
ahead.
a better attitude, certainly a more effective attitude, but nevertheless,
I think it's a better attitude, personally.
Titus Alexander wrenching
Nobody
the
likes
leg
those
of
goody
Lucas
two-shoe
Riley
types.
here. Hey, Pollo, come on now. Lucas Riley here has the arms and sends Titus Alexander face first into the mat, gripping the upper body here, gripping the sternum
Yes,
of Titus
absolutely.
Alexander.
This is turning into an amateur wrestling match, and both of these young competitors are very skilled at that.
We know both of these guys can fly. We know they love to take to the skies, and they're very comfortable in the air, but they can also wrestle. When it comes down to basic fundamentals, they got what it
Absolutely.
takes.
They're showing some great mat grappling skills here.
Titus Alexander wrenching the head of Lucas Riley. I'm wondering, he's wearing the headband, the bandana there. Does that help or hurt in an instance like that? I'm thinking maybe it like neutralizes the blood flow. I don't know. There's something scientific going on there.
I will tell you something. If I were at ringside with Titus Alexander, I would tell him to use that to choke the kid out.
Oh my God! You want to kill Lucas Riley? Jeez Louise!
I just want Titus to win. If I'm the
double
if
pin,
I'm at
double pin.
ringside. Oh, double bridge. Look at this. Now it's a slap fest.
In stereo. Look at the athleticism.
Look at this.
Look at the core strength. I only wish I could
Now they're
have
both
half that
exhausted.
core strength.
I only wish I could have abs.
You and me both, Pollo. As Titus Alexander sends Lucas.
Oh, nice.
Sitting out sunset flip. Anything you could do, I could do better, says Titus. Neither of these men able to get the W. Maybe now. Less than a 1 count here.
The action is fast and furious, and both of these competitors legitimately.
Double drop kick, both kip it up and squaring off superhero style as Titus Alexander goes for dodge and escapes the ring. Tit for tat here at LA Fights Volume 4.
Titus Alexander is a little bit frustrated. You know, this is a scenario where both of these individuals recognize probably that looking at the other is a bit like looking in the mirror. And when it comes to somebody like Titus Alexander, who's trying very hard to make a career for himself and is looking for some career-defining victories here in LA Fights, he knows that he has to knock off a competitor like Lucas Riley.
Lucas Riley is looking for the exact same thing. That fire burns even more so for him, I'd say, because he hasn't experienced the same level of success. His win-loss record is not as successful as Titus Alexander's. But if he keeps pulling off maneuvers like that, it just might be. Sending Titus into the corner, kicking Titus's own arm into Titus's face there. Why are you hitting yourself? Springboarding off the top, and Lucas Riley has the UCC on their feet.
Indeed he does. A wheelbarrow into a roll-up, into a double stomp. All the air being forced out of Titus Alexander's lungs on that one.
And did you see that face on Lucas Riley when he first stood up? He had his teeth gritted. He was breathing really heavy in the shoulder. The intensity of this young competitor is unbelievable.
Lucas Riley is not giving Titus Alexander a moment to breathe, and that is exactly, in my opinion, what he needs to do to win this match. Do not let Titus Alexander have a moment to collect his thoughts. Do not allow him to make a game plan or change whatever existing game plan he has. Titus is on. Lucas has got Titus reeling at this point.
Oh, but Titus has Lucas up. Reversing it, maybe looking for a superplex here, but Lucas saying no thanks. Oh my God!
And that's one way to take a high flyer to the mat.
Lucas is back and maybe his neck there against the turnbuckle. That did not look pretty.
Not to mention his face because he landed on it.
Good on Titus for capitalizing quickly. And now you can see him thinking, how am I going to put this guy away? I mean, Lucas Riley has those donut eyes, Pollo. They are all glazed over here. Big forearm to the face of Lucas Riley. Big chop to the chest by Titus Alexander.
The future franchise is laying him in.
And getting in the face of referee Isaac Hayes like that is not going to do you any good. You're not going to change his mind. You're not going to sway him. You're just going to waste time you could be spending, well, stomping away on Lucas Riley like he was
Absolutely.
And listen to the jeers ringing throughout the arena. These people hate Titus Alexander.
And I would go out on a limb to say that Titus Alexander does not give a single damn.
I don't know. He's looking out at the crowd. He's giving them the stank face when he could have been hitting a maneuver against Lucas Riley a few seconds earlier. Those seconds are precious.
These fans have a potty mouth. You could hear the things that they're saying. Oh, my God.
And Lucas Riley might have a broken face after that drop
Look
kick, connecting with authority.
The vertical leap alone to land a drop kick like that, not to mention the force.
Come on, what a lackadaisical cover. I know he covered both legs, but barely sitting on him. Posing for the hard cam there was Titus Alex. Oh, my God. You have to think that would be an immediate disqualification if that kick had connected. Titus came dangerously close to getting himself disqualified here.
I don't think that would have gotten him disqualified if he had connected, because I think that Isaac Hayes would have been unconscious and could not have made a call.
Well, when he came back to consciousness, Pollo, if you want to get into semantics. But nevertheless,
huge Irish whip.
Sent to the turnbuckle, big enziguri to the face of Titus Alexander, reversing it.
Tornado DDT? No, into a snap suplex.
Very impressive there, and that's
Absolutely.
The thing. In this high-pressure, high-octane environment that is modern independent wrestling, so many of these crazy high-risk maneuvers have been seen before. And it's not just about getting gift. It's not just about standing out. It's the fact that your opponent has seen the tape study. They've seen you do it before. So you got to switch it up to keep them on their toes.
Yet again, the unfortunate reality here for Lucas Riley is he is in no position to capitalize on this advantage. Both gentlemen are on the mat trying to catch a quick breather as ref Isaac Hayes.
Titus Alexander to his feet first by a very slim margin here. And you can see it, the first forearm to the face of Lucas Riley.
Forearm shivers.
Trading them like they're Pokemon cards are Lucas Riley and Titus Alexander.
Riley catching a quick upper hand here. Alexander has quit responding in kind, and Lucas Riley is rocking him on the ropes.
He's not letting up. Referee Isaac Hayes has to separate them. The intensity of this man knows no bounds.
That could have and should have likely been a disqualification because the ref should have been levying a 5 count.
Come on, we know you're a Titus Alexander fan, but let's be impartial, Pollo.
That was impartial. That should have been a 5 count.
Oh my God! Big German suplex, Titus landing right on his neck, but sitting up just in time for that running knee. And I thought it was going to be the 3 count.
Incredibly close.
I really thought that was it, Pollo. If I'm being entirely honest with you,
I think Lucas Riley thought it was too. You can tell he's sitting there stunned and in disbelief as ref Isaac Hayes is checking on Titus Alexander.
His hands almost clasped in prayer, grabbing at his hair, thinking, what am I going to do to put Titus Alexander away?
And that's exactly what he's asking. What do I have to do? Lucas Riley may well have given everything that he's got and still has not been able to put down Titus Alexander for a 3. Riley is dragging him back to his feet, moving him into a package pile driver position? No.
Hooking Titus's arms, but Titus able to get his legs on Lucas Riley, scoop him up.
So close. Small package.
I thought that small package might have been it. I know I've said that countless times. That's just how close this is. The kick rocking the headband noggin of Lucas Riley.
Oh no!
He's got him! Lucas for 2, no!
That was with such momentum. Riley's headband flew off.
That Frankensteiner almost ending things, but almost only counts in horseshoe and hand grenade. This is a professional wrestling match, and what a great one it is. The neck of Titus Alexander.
Package DDT. The future franchise kicks out at 2 3/4.
And though he's not
that was
kicking
closer to 3 than 19 is to 20, as they say.
Though he's not kicking him, now Lucas Riley getting into the face of Isaac Hayes. I like that saying, by the way, Pollo. As Titus Alexander struggles to his feet. Lucas Riley measuring him here.
Lucas Riley is ready to capitalize and springboard. He went for, it looked like a Japanese arm drag, perhaps. Snake eyes in the corner from Titus Alexander, followed by a huge enziguri.
A big kick just for good measure here.
Rolling German.
Look at the height he got on that thing.
He snapped him
That's
in
gotta be
half.
It. Oh my God.
What? I cannot believe it, and neither can Titus Alexander. The future franchise is befuddled, bewildered, and besmirched.
Boy, did Lucas Riley just kick out, or am I going crazy?
Lucas Riley kicked out.
You can hear the fans saying it. Indeed, it is awesome, as has been the entirety of LA Fights Volume 4. And Titus Alexander here, revving it up, looking so aggressive, looking so mean here.
Running in with a flying forearm. And what next from the future franchise? Nothing. Lucas Riley slips out the back door, running knee strike in the corner.
Titus is on wobbly legs.
Absolutely is. Second time the charm? No.
Third time? Yes,
time.
it is! Big
Diving cutter!
Oh, but you can't get the pinfall outside the ring. And Titus with enough ring awareness to roll out. And if I were those front row fans, I would move out of the way because Lucas Riley is taken to the skies. Big Tobe Tuasita into the golden chairs of the UCC.
Titus Alexander took a seat and then slid 3 rows back in it. Lucas Riley is going to the top. This could be the finishing touches that he needs to put on this match to put away the future franchise Titus Alexander, but no! Alexander ducks under.
Alexander's got him up,
oh
and he
God.
hits it! He hits it!
And it is over!
The sweet time driver wins Titus Alexander the match!
Titus Alexander picks up a huge and highly hard-fought victory at LA Fights Volume 4 right here at the Ukrainian Cultural Center in Los Angeles.
That signature sweet time driver of Titus Alexander has clenched him so many victories.
And yet another one right here.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Pollo. Yet another. What an incredible run Titus Alexander has been. Not just across the West Coast, not just across the Indies, but specifically here at LA Fights. The fans might not like it, but, well, they're going to have to deal with it because Titus Alexander is not going away anytime soon.
You know, I will reiterate this version of Titus Alexander, in my opinion, and my opinion only, despite being the manager of champions and having a very high self-opinion, is the best version we have yet seen of Titus Alexander. The future franchise is certainly earning, day by day, that moniker more and more.
He's nursing that abdomen. You know he's going to be feeling this one for a very long time.
Both of them are going to be feeling this one for a very, very long time,
Absolutely.
I'm afraid.
But with the victory for Titus Alexander and the caliber of match they both put on, I don't think either of them are regretting it.
Oh shit, starting off fast.
Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, we've been letting these entrances play out here. But PP Ray saying that is not the way it's happening, capitalizing on the distracted Cholo and B-Boy here. And Sean, you're back in the booth, the hot tub guy himself.
You know I couldn't miss a PP Ray match. They're my boys. They're SoCal legends.
All of these men are SoCal legends.
Yeah, they're all legends.
Ray Rosas, Pretty Peter Avalon, of course, PP Ray, B-Boy, and Little Cholo currently in the ring. I'm talking about Gangsta Party. And Sean, if you can believe it, there are a combined 73 years of experience between all of these men. 73 years, Sean.
We call these the gatekeepers. These two have won heavyweight titles in every promotion in SoCal. And that way, people are even tag team champions in CWF, in AWS, in IWL, like everywhere. You name it, in SoCal, they've been tag team champions.
As they send Cholo against the
this.
ropes for a backbreaker combo there. Sidewalk slam, backbreaker kind of deal.
They were the inventors of sick effing tag moves. Definitely, PP Ray, known for their days in Reseda in PBG.
And that's the thing, is PP Ray have been teaming for about a decade now, but really only getting back at it regularly in the past year or so. Pretty Peter Avalon, of course, taking a leave of absence from the SoCal indie scene during his time in AEW, his initial couple of years there. Really only teaming with Ray again regularly for about a year.
Stomping a mud hole in Cholo here. And these two work like a well-oiled machine. They're like brothers. They were born on the same day.
Both of them wrenching their boots here.
Now, never heard tag team partners who were born on the same day, which is fucking crazy.
These guys, I mean, it was fate. It was destiny that brought them together here.
The nice firm ass of Ray smothering Cholo.
Oh my God,
He's
got a thong.
See, I told you that ass was firm and thick.
Cholo's eating Ray's ass, literally chomping on the cheeks of the gifted and talented one.
Nothing like eating ass on a Saturday night here.
I don't think that's the kind of ass eating that Ray likes. I really don't, as he mouths off to official
I think Ray's ass is hard to chew, how tight it is. But shenanigans are done here. Back to business. Cholo,
the twig and berries there.
I don't think his wife will be very happy here. Oh, no.
No, B-Boy considering it.
I think Little Ray's going for a ride.
Oh,
up and down.
Folks, I know it's my duty as a broadcaster to call that.
That is testicular destruction.
I mean, Sean, you're a better man than I.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. And B-Boy tagging in. Avalon looking to get a measurement
headbutt.
for his partner. But B-Boy has some for everyone.
I've been headbutted by B-Boy before. I didn't know where I was.
I'm surprised you're still alive.
Yeah.
As B-Boy makes these men headbutt each other
clothesline.
and sends both of them down with the same clothesline, Sean. Gangsta Party, of course, victorious at our last volume against the unguided Matt Vandergriff.
That was a young tag team. This is a veteran tag team.
That's right. But, I mean, these men are nothing if not versatile.
Oh, double power slams. Two of the best power slams in the business.
Tiger Driver!
Oh, only two from Scarlett.
And, you know, despite all the goofiness and the wackiness of PP Ray,
which is basically like mind games, they're really serious when they get down to
They really are. Fundamentally, they are some of the strongest, most capable athletes we have in all of LA Fights. They're SoCal legends for a reason, and I think you're absolutely right, Sean.
Look at this nice hold by the veteran B-Boy.
Peter Avalon licking his lips here, the freak. The creep, Peter Avalon here. But I think you're absolutely right, Sean. To your point, they do use that flamboyant presentation, that wonderful entrance to their advantage to take their opposition off their game. But I don't know, B-Boy and Cholo seem pretty on their game.
B-Boy and Cholo have seen it before, and they're not throwing.
Oh,
that just you don't know your mom's name after that. Suck it.
Yeah, that is, you don't need to be versed in the English language to know what B-Boy's saying right there. We've already had ass eaten. Why not have some sucking, Sean?
Well, now Cholo and B-Boy cutting off the ring.
Oh!
Just slapping. Oh, one more.
Cholo asking if the fans in attendance want to see one more, and I think they do. They want to see the beautiful head of hair on Peter Avalon suffer, that gorgeous mustache, as he reaches for Ray Rosas. And again, all Ray can do, unless he wants to get disqualified, is just reach and watch.
Yeah, classic tag team wrestling, identifying one partner and cutting him off from another.
But again, Cholo and B-Boy doing such a good job, to your point, Sean, of cutting off that ring. Peter's getting close.
He was trying. But Cholo caught him, but no ducking the line.
Cholo can't be in two places at once. Nice tornado DDT there by Pretty Peter. Can he shake the cobwebs enough to get to Ray? That's the question.
Definitely, Peter's one of the best lightweights in SoCal. He's won every lightweight cruiserweight title there is.
He's lightweight, but he's absolutely chiseled. He's cut up from the bottom. And in comes the gifted and talented Ray Rosas. Big clothesline there to B-Boy.
Sexy Jesus, the fans call him, with those short arm clotheslines.
Oh man, I don't think that did what Ray Rosas thought it was going to do, Sean.
These two have had a classic rivalry over the years. Many promotions. They are no strangers to each other.
Oh my God. Well, that gun can only signify one thing.
Russian leg sweep by Rosas.
Big moonsault.
Nice moonsault right there. Nice lion salt there. Well, a little sexy Jesus salt.
These guys, PP Ray, love to mess with Scarlett Donovan. She does not get paid nearly enough to deal with their shenanigans.
Definitely. They reunited at...
Whoa, B-Boy. I don't know if you can see it here at home, fans. Flipping the middle finger to Ray Rosas, an act of defiance. Even when he's down, he is not out.
The disrespect here. And showing that disrespect back is Ray.
Oh. Pete putting his boot up. We've seen this before. And Ray sending B-Boy's thick, hard skull into the boot of Pretty Peter Avalon.
Down to stomping a mud hole right here. Precise kicks right here to B-Boy.
Pretty Peter strutting around the ring, showing off his gorgeous face. And that's the thing about PP Ray. They love to have time with the girls, but they also love to love each other, if you know what I'm saying. Oh my God. Psyching little Cholo out there, big shot. And again, that's smart because you're riling Cholo up. You're having Ref Scarlett be distracted. And come on. Ray Rosas coming in here. Double team maneuver. And now Scarlett's none the wiser here as he clenches in that hold, that headlock.
I know people are able to take every shortcut in the book, and they do that.
It's smart. It is. It's effective. It's just, it's not right, Sean.
It's not right, but it gets you to the pay window.
And I guess with competitors as experienced and as formidable as the Gangsta Party, you need to bend the rules a little bit. And
I
now,
think B-Boy's can get some meat in his face.
Whoa! Crotch into the face of the OG.
Oh! That's a lot of pumps. There's pumping that meat in his face.
Ray Rosas is not a two-pump chump.
Yeah.
But he might be atomic drop! Right into the gonads! But still, Ray Rosas able to weather that storm and hit a drop kick amidst that testicular pain.
One of the most beautiful drop kicks in SoCal. And now we're back to even playing field. I think whoever gets the tag next will be in advantage, will have the advantage, dare I say. But the crowd
Ray Rosas, though, not tagging Peter in. I'm not sure of this strategy. Instead, running towards the corner.
And it didn't work out, as you say. That was weird strategy. He should have gone for that tag, Jordan.
Luckily, it wasn't his nether regions, but nevertheless, I think the damage might have been done. That mistake
Jordan,
might have been fatal.
Jordan, I think he's in a bad spot.
Oh, no.
No! I knew it!
Cholo with the big kick there, taking Peter Avalon down with the clothesline. Here, sir, have another as the crowd gets fired up. What's Cholo going for here?
The OC legend here. Oh, look at that.
Twisted Peter up. No. Cholo jumped forward, and that might be to his disadvantage here.
What technique by Cholo? Two
oh,
count.
my God.
Cholo, one of the most underrated legends in the game right now. Over 20 years experience.
But, Sean, talk about the quick thinking on the part of PP Ray. Countering Cholo's offense into a double-team maneuver. You know how hard a double-team maneuver is to pull off, let alone as a counter? That is incredible acumen on behalf of PP Ray. Whoa, spitting in the face there of Pretty Peter Avalon. And again, before it was Ref Scarlett shrugging off Cholo. Right, now they're cutting off the ring, giving them a taste of their own medicine here.
They're all dirty cheaters. Like I love them all, but yeah, they all.
No one can really gain the moral superiority. One group is literally named Gangsta Party.
Yeah, Gangsta Party. But here we go. Who wants to be the king of SoCal? Definitely bragging rights here. You're on this big stage, LA Fights. Oh, here we go.
Chop right to the chest of the gifted and talented one.
But look at that. Look at the pain
But look at
in Sexy Jesus.
Look at the cold stare of B-Boy here. Just that blank, vacant expression. He is a killer in every sense of the word.
He's a natural-born killer.
Has the leg of Ray Rosas here as he's literally is scratching and clawing for Peter Avalon. Sends him against the rope with an Irish whip. Oh, big drop kick, but nobody home.
But remember, Ray has had a knee surgery.
Yes, B-Boy clenches in that figure four. You know Ray's in so much pain. Peter tries to break it up, but B-Boy with a submission hold for PP Ray. He doesn't need a tag partner. He can take both of them down. Peter tapping out, but he's not the legal man, Sean. It doesn't matter.
I was there when Ray Rosas tore his knee up a few years ago, and that knee is surgically repaired, but still, you might be
trying to reverse it to no avail, Sean. He's in so much pain.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned, he doesn't want another injury. He doesn't want to set back his career like that. He's not a young man. He can't afford that.
He lost a year with that knee injury a few years ago. Oh.
Literally biting the knee of B-Boy.
And B-Boy just coming back from a torn Achilles.
Can we talk about some of the crazy stuff we've seen in this match? Making people eat your ass, gyrating and hip thrusting sexually on their face, and now biting the knee. These PP Ray fellas, they are kinky. But B-Boy saying anything you could do, I could do better, biting the perfectly manicured skull of Ray Rosas.
He's biting the face and tearing the flesh here. Oh,
chop to the rib cage there. You don't often see that. And that is a slap to the face. You do often see that, but a classic never dies.
Another slap here.
Cholo winding it up. What's he going for?
Cholo and people in control, but better not get too cocky here. You could never count out PP Ray.
Big Insaguri there.
Insaguri. Savant kick. And Cholo's wobbly. Ray needs to get the tag to PPA. Pretty Peter Avalon. Avalon springboard crossbody.
Big crossbody, but both of the freshmen are in. This is anyone's game here. Peter sends B-Boy into the arms of Cholo and hits them with a neck breaker. Will it be enough for 1, 2? Cholo able to break it up here.
Vintage PPA all day.
Both of these veterans so smart. They know each other hold for hold. They know the business hold for hold. This is really down to just that one crucial mistake, and I haven't seen either of them face it. Peter holding Cholo down for that senton.
And here we go, smash and dash.
And now, up and at him! Will that be it? Peter's got the leg hooked.
Oh.
Kicks out, Sean.
Jordan can't believe it. Peter can't believe it.
These fans can't believe it, Sean.
I don't know what else Ray and Peter can go for here. Semi-main event here, LA Fights Volume 4. Hashtag it, tweet it, share it.
I mean, we mentioned that neither of these men have the moral high ground, right? But PP Ray definitely the sleazier of the bunch still.
And definitely more of the fan favorites. You saw that entrance.
Absolutely. Well, I was just going to say that.
It is Brian Cage's favorite entrance.
Really?
That is a fun fact there.
Well, oh my God. That
Ray
looks ugly.
off.
Big kick to the face of B-Boy by Ray Rosas.
Oh. Throwing it in for a cutter.
Cholo with the extra momentum, but B-Boy lands that cutter effectively. And now
another.
Cholo with one of his own to Peter.
2 cutters.
These men so similar stylistically, landing a nearly identical cover
Going
on
for
both members of PP Ray.
Buster.
And I think his brain's busted, Sean, as he
right
hooks
here.
the leg. No!
Only one.
What? You
Jordan,
gotta be kidding me.
Jordan almost fell out of his seat, but 1 count here by Ray Rosas.
He took a cutter and a brain buster from the New Age Punisher, and he kicked out at 1.
He's gonna choke him out. So you can't find out Sexy Jesus out. He's already risen once. He'll risen again, but he might not rise
Cholo
more.
holding Peter back. Ray's trying to hold on.
Oh, here we go.
And you can see Peter literally holding the arm of Ray Rosas, stopping him from tapping out to this chokehold. Holding it up so it doesn't fall.
No, he's out.
But it was in vain. What a blast, Sean, from top to bottom. As you head out and hand it back to my co-host for our main event of the evening, what an absolutely incredible effort by PP Ray. What a dominant victory by the Gangsta Party, and all around, what a truly spectacular matchup. That right there, fans, is what LA Fights is all about. PP Ray and PPA and Ray Rosas, collectively known as PP Ray. I don't think they know what state they're in, much less where they are or the match they just had. These guys absolutely rocked by the Gangsta Party, feeling the effects of it, and I have a feeling they're going to be feeling it even more tomorrow. But again, what an incredible effort here by these athletes. Two SoCal legends, and now we're going to hear from the OG.
Years, fans. What a great sign of sportsmanship. It's Pollo Del Mar, the manager of champions, the champion of managers. I am back, Jordan Castle.
And Pollo, I know you weren't on commentary, but what an incredible tag team match. So much fun, but also just top to bottom. These four men proving why they are, in the truest sense of the word, SoCal legends. Incredible stuff.
I would go so far to say not just SoCal legends, they are West Coast legends.
They're independent legends. How about that? Independent
Absolutely
professional
correct.
wrestling icons.
And what a tremendous sign of respect B-Boy just showed to PP Ray.
It's not often you can make a man eat your ass and shove your crotch in his face and still have him respect you after the match. That speaks to the fortitude of PP Ray.
Listen, I've done that numerous times.
But then have you got on a mic and told them how much you respected them?
Maybe a time or two. This match is going to be hard-hitting from start to finish, fans.
It's going to be nuts. And right out the gate, Hunter Freeman with a big boot to Juicy Finau. These two men, two of the toughest, two of the biggest, two of, quite frankly, the craziest in all of LA fights. Oh my God. Big Juicy just setting his entire weight onto Hunter Freeman. And you can see it's rocked this man's world. And Pollo, what a night for Hunter Freeman. His first singles match at LA Fights. He competed in a scramble at Volume 1. He competed in a scramble at Volume 3. He competed in Ultimate Survival at JCW versus LA Fights. But tonight, his very first singles match, not only is it capping this night off, but it's against an athlete the caliber of Big Toko.
Absolutely. And it is the main event tonight of LA Fights Volume 4. The Backwoods Brawler. Despite the fact that he says he doesn't do the high flying, doesn't do the flippy shit.
You gotta break your own rules sometimes.
Over the top rope onto 450 pounds of South Pacific Savage, Big Juicy. Juicy returned with a huge right of his own. That is like getting hit by a ham hock with the bone in.
Oh, the bone in?
The bone in.
And take another look, fans. Hunter Freeman. Big dive there, right onto Juicy Finau. And if you can see on your small screen here, Hunter Freeman and Juicy Finau brawling in the crowd. Hunter Freeman yelling at the fans to move. But I think he took 1 second too long, jaw-jacking with the fans. Gave Juicy Finau enough time to recover, grab that chair, and ultimately crack his head like an egg with it.
Juicy waylaid Hunter Freeman, laying him out, and here comes the door.
Oh man, I don't think any doorbells are being rung, but I think the head of Hunter Freeman might.
Trust me when I tell you, Hunter Freeman's bell was rung. Juicy Finau made certain of that, and now,
Yeah, because one
door number
isn't
10.
Enough. Well, it's actually door number 2. But it says 10, it's very complicated.
The audience at home cannot see it. From our vantage point, we can see that the second door actually has number 10 on it. Somebody in apartment number 10 or hotel room number 10 is missing a door. And what is Juicy Finau doing?
Pretty soon, Hunter Freeman or Juicy Finau might not have a spine. They might be missing a spine if one of them goes not only through that door, but through those steel and wooden chairs of the UCC. And speaking of steel chairs, Hunter Freeman smacking Juicy across the neck and back with it, and he's already bleeding. We're less than 5 minutes in, and this man already gushing.
Juicy Finau is staggered, but even that tremendous chair shot from Hunter Freeman did not take him off his feet. Juicy Finau, used to be such a good time guy. Everybody loved him. He was a fun party boy. He loved to smoke up, drink a little bit, hang out with the fans.
Yeah, not so much anymore.
Now his attitude has changed drastically.
He's a part of the South Pacific Savages. Tonight he'll be challenging for the GCW Tag Team Championships against Bussy. But frankly, Pollo, I'm not sure he's even going to survive and make it to that matchup if Hunter Freeman has anything to say about it.
If I were Hunter Freeman, I would be very careful participating in a battle outside the ring like this because Juicy Finau at the Underground Wrestling Alliance is the Beast of the East champion.
Okay, absolutely, but Hunter Freeman is no stranger to the outside himself, and pretty soon he's no stranger to that hardwood floor of our stage. Did you hear that crack of his back feet away from us, Pollo?
He is about 20-some feet away from us. Juicy Finau coming up on the stage.
Telling the fans to move. We can't move.
We are backed into a corner, quite literally.
Dangerously close. Juicy Finau pushing the chairs out of his way. What does this sick monster have planned for the Backwoods Brawler?
Look, Juicy Finau is, he constructed that, off the stage.
No. Choke slam? Going for a choke?
No.
Hunter Freeman ducks it. Big boot, but not enough to send the big man careening into the door.
Oh, my God. I'm so concerned. No!
Oh, my God!
Oh, my God! Oh, my God!
Hunter Freeman's dead.
Body drop.
Hunter Freeman, the Backwoods Brawler is no longer, he's dead, Pollo. He's dead.
The Backwoods Brawler up and over the head of Juicy Finau and through a door. Let's watch that again. as painful as it is.
Look at the height Juicy got on this back body
oh
drop.
my God. Hunter Freeman snapped in half
The door did
as
not
easily as that chair.
The door did not in any way break the fall of Hunter Freeman, and if anything, hurt him that much more, slicing and cutting against it. If it weren't for that shirt, I have a feeling he'd be gushing blood from his back the same way he is his head, wearing the crimson mask. And Juicy, just please put it away. Mercifully end this, man.
Juicy lumbering at Hunter Freeman like King Kong.
As if we didn't have enough plunder, Juicy looking for more under the ring. Grabbing a steel chair as Hunter Freeman tries to regain his composure, tries to get back to his feet, but it's so hard for you. When you lose that much blood, you start to get faint, you start to get dizzy, it becomes difficult to even stand, let alone wrestle a match against Big Juicy.
You can tell the pain that Hunter Freeman is in at the moment, grimacing as he's trying to get back to his feet. And here comes Juicy Finau, giving him no window of opportunity, despite plenty of doors.
Hunter Freeman with a shot to the big belly of Juicy.
How dare you? How very dare you talk about his big belly?
There's nothing wrong with the big belly, but
Oh.
a big backbreaker by Juicy.
Juicy Finau up and over, sending Hunter Freeman down on his face.
Flipping him like a pancake, Pollo.
Look, by the time Juicy Finau is done with Hunter Freeman, he might very well be a pancake.
I can tell you what he's got on his face, that's not strawberry jam. I can assure you of that. It's not syrup. Coated in his own blood, and you got to think that makes it hard to see. It's just not a good situation Hunter Freeman is in. As Juicy Finau riles the crowd up, perhaps hoping to end it by sending Hunter Freeman careening into that door.
Juicy has set him up.
Going for a DVD here. We've seen this before, but no. Hunter able to get out of dodge. Spear!
Huge spear through the door.
The backwoods brawler able to spear him, but again, Juicy is motionless. Hunter has to get the big man either up to his feet to continue the onslaught or into the center of the ring to get the 1, 2, 3. Or you could just big boot him right there.
Hunter Freeman reached up and wiped away his own blood, seeing it on his hands, seemed to fire him up. Freeman now with a chair.
Oh my God, right in the face. Right on the skull of Juicy Finau. Right on the back of Juicy Finau.
Freeman is giving him no moment of rest or respite in this match. And he knows that, in my opinion, he's got this one right. The only way that Hunter Freeman is going to pick up a victory over Juicy Finau is if he stays on him.
Literally booting the door into Juicy's face, and it still wasn't enough. Only a 2-count for Hunter Freeman. You can see he's getting frustrated, but trying to rally those fans behind him. And what a reception Hunter Freeman got. These people love the backwoods brawler.
Absolutely correct. They do love Hunter Freeman, and for good reason. Hunter Freeman is a hard fighter, and that slamming that steel chair across the dome of Juicy Finau.
Hunter Freeman's a hard fighter. Juicy Finau has a harder head.
I would absolutely agree with that.
I don't think anyone's sitting, at least not by choice.
No, and caught.
Big
power slam on top of the chair. That's not only a steel chair they were landing on, but 450 pounds of Juicy Finau.
But it's still not enough. Hunter Freeman able to kick out at 2. Where is this man finding it within himself?
Look, Hunter Freeman made it very clear to me during a touch base before this match. Yes, he knows that Juicy Finau is a savage. Yes, he's outweighed by easily 200 pounds. But no, Hunter Freeman, the backwoods brawler, is not afraid of Juicy Finau and is ready to take whatever Juicy throws his way, as we've already seen, Jordan.
That should speak to the size of Juicy Finau. I don't think very often can Hunter Freeman say he is the smaller competitor in a match, but this is absolutely one of those times.
Easily 200 pounds weight difference.
Not just bigger, much bigger here. And that big headbutt, that hard head of Juicy Finau right into Hunter Freeman's dome. He's sending him up to the top rope. What's he going for here? He's got 2 chairs set up.
Absolute devastation is what I'm going to guess. Juicy Finau wiping away the sweat as he begins to make the ascent up these ropes.
It's a good thing this is the main event because I wouldn't be shocked if this ring breaks.
Absolutely.
Hunter Freeman trying to neutralize Juicy with those shots and sends him first into the chairs.
Juicy destroying those steel chairs beneath his massive girth. 450 pounds of Tongan.
Freeman hooks the leg for one, for two. Juicy kicks out.
Saying that Hunter Freeman hooks the leg is an understatement. It was like hugging a tree trunk.
I think that's about the only time someone's going to call the Backwoods Brawler a tree hugger. But nevertheless, what is he going for here? Heading to the backstage area, I can assure
limping to the back.
Hunter Freeman is not admitting defeat.
Oh my God,
He's not
fans.
quitting.
Oh my God,
Okay.
you cannot see. He's bringing out a door.
Wow.
And it has barbed wire.
So that's a door with barbed
coils
wire.
on it.
That's a door with barbed wire, Pollo. That's what that is.
That is absolutely what it is. A door with barbed wire coiled and stapled to it.
I saw Hunter Freeman sulking around the arena, carrying a strand of barbed wire earlier. Never in my wildest dreams did I think he would craft an implement of destruction like this. Juicy Finau's skin's going to get ripped to shreds if Hunter has his way. Big splash by the Backwoods Brawler.
No matter who winds up in that barbed wire, somebody is going to leave here a bloody mess tonight.
Double headbutt, a big boot by Hunter Freeman to get the advantage. Another one for good measure.
Juicy Finau is rocked.
Juicy catches that chair that was meant for his head.
It's a back and forth with a chair, and Freeman with a big boot sending it crashing into Juicy's head. Hunter Freeman needs to work on Juicy and stop paying
Hunter
attention.
Freeman's on Juicy's shoulder.
Oh my God!
DDT into the barbed wire covered door. Hunter Freeman all wrapped up in the shrapnel.
Juicy himself a bloody mess. I'm wondering if Juicy's nose is shattered. His nose is a geyser of blood.
Let's take another look at that. Maybe the nose was broken, barbed wire going into both men. Oh my God. Brutal, absolutely brutal.
Huge, almost Samoan drop, 450 pounds, and it is over. Mercifully, it is over.
Pollo, we talk a lot in hyperbole about, oh, this was a war, this was so sick, this was this was that. This was a snuff film. Absolutely brutal stuff, but absolutely incredible performance.
Juicy Finau showing a sign of respect for the Backwoods Brawler.
Helping him.
Pulling him free of the barbed wire. What a violent onslaught from the South Pacific Savage.
Hunter Freeman might not have come away with the victory, but if these fans have anything to say about it, he is absolutely a victor in his own right. And we talk about Juicy's new attitude, but even he knows a real one when he sees one. Real truly recognizes real, and that's exactly what we're seeing right here.
Juicy raising the hand of Hunter Freeman, the Backwoods Brawler, Big Toko, seemingly showing signs of respect for each other after this brawl. Remember, fans, tonight, if you're watching Fight TV, it is GCW Maniac live on Fight TV from the Ukrainian Cultural Center.
But Pollo, the next time we're going to be free on YouTube for LA Fights, a doubleheader with VXS, Baldwin Park, July 16th. And if it's anything like what we just saw, we are in for a treat.
I'm so excited. For me, that is a huge weekend because we are going directly from LA to San Francisco the very next day. So LA Fights Volume 5 on July 16th. LA Fights.
We're out of time, ladies and gentlemen. For Jordan Castle, for Pollo Del Mar, I'm Jordan Castle. We'll see you July 16th.